Hello, everyone. For those of you who missed our immune class last night, boy, what an amazing class. I was so excited to see all the people that showed up, some of the great content that we covered, but it was really heartwarming when people were leaving, giving so much thanks for the information they learned, the strong foundation that we built as far as how the body and immune system works. And really what they left is they kept saying, thank you so much for giving us the confidence and faith that we can be healthy all winter long and kind of lose that fear that a lot of people have right now. So hopefully I want to cover with you the same information, same great detail and content, and give it to you in a thumbnail version here in the next couple of minutes to actually walk you through and show you how you can actually stay healthy and have the faith and confidence all winter long that will actually be there. So I'm going to do a quick little screen share here of what some of the quick slides that I pulled out for last night and kind of go through this. So our title thing was always, there is always a better way. So instead of all the fear-based, instead of all the concern that's actually going on, we want to kind of teach you there's a better way to look about colds, illnesses, diseases, this corona thing. It's all the same. Show you actually how to stay confident and healthy. So first thing I want to talk about is this equation that everyone kind of has wrong. They all want to talk about germs cause illness. As soon as you get a germ, you're going to get sick. If the COVID will get you sick or cause major problems or even death and stuff, they always equate germs with illness. And I want to tell you that's absolutely incorrect. This is a false statement. This has nothing to do with what really is happening, because just one article shows how actually false this is. This article comes from, actually it's a British journal, but it says more than half your body is not human. Where it goes down to, it says human cells make up only 43% of your total body's cell count. So meaning is you took all the cells in your body, broke them up into what is human and what is non-human, what is bacteria and what is viruses and all this other stuff. You're actually more viruses and bacteria on your skin and in your gut than you are human cells in your entire body. So what does that mean? That means there's germs, there's bacteria, there's viruses in us and on us every single second of the day, thousands and millions of those than what we can ever even count. So the question is if germs cause illness, then why aren't we sick all the time? Right there debunks that whole equation. So if it's non-germs that now cause illness, what is the true equation? The true equation comes down to this and stuff. The most thing that people are missing, and no one's talking about this, which is very frustrating to me, is germs. And you need the second, the most important equation, which is a host will cause illness. If germs get into the right person, it will cause illness. But the two of those have to be linked, and the biggest part of this equation is the host. It's not the germs, because you can look at most deadly germs out there, people get it and people recover. There are some of the most benign germs that people get and still get sick. So it has nothing to do with the germs, it has to do with the strength of the host, how strong the host is that gets it, whether you lead to illnesses or cause illness. So that is the take-home message, everyone. It's you. You are the one responsible for whether you get ill or stay well. You have the full capacity and ability to change your outcomes. You have your health in your hands, and it's what you do will determine if you have that illness or whether you stay healthy. So that was what we tried to impart to everyone, and that was kind of the light bulb moment for so many people last night. They were always scared about the germs, but they never talked about you. And that's what we want to spend a few minutes to and talk about how you equate or how you're in that equation and what you can do to change it. So this statement I think is very true. We were all born superheroes but have become weak. We were all born perfectly healthy and somehow we've lost that health individually over time. And now it's our turn is actually to get back to health, get back to what we were at and get back to being healthy. Is really the key concept and stuff. So if you can change your health and you can change your strength of your immune system, you can actually stay healthy without any problems. But here's the problem. Everyone wants to focus all of this on the treatment of disease. They want to focus on what can we do to treat disease. If you're sick or whatever we can do, what can we do to treat it? And that's the wrong answer because you're only treating something you have, not really what has caused the problem in the first place. Now let's go about prevention of disease. If we can prevent you from getting this disease, then you're even better. And that's still making a weak person, a weak health, not really strong and not really being robust to everything, because here's where we go into the prevention of disease. And a great example, and this comes to light right now, is we're heading to flu season, and what's going on is flu vaccines. Everyone wants to prevent everyone from getting the flu. Well, the flu is only one of thousands of germs and viruses that we're exposed to, and only being prevented against one is such a small portion of what your overall risk is. It's very minuscule, and that's why they found out most flu vaccines on a yearly basis is less than 20% effective. Meaning is if you're getting a shot, you're only saving yourself maybe from 20%, and that's in a good year. Some years it's less than 10%. Of being contracted with that right virus. So what is the answer? The answer is this top level out here. It's not about treating something you already have. It's not about preventing from getting something. It's about promoting health, strengthening your body. If your body's strong, it doesn't matter what you're exposed to, your body's going to fight that off. How do I know that to be true is what I see every day in my office. We have a staff of assistants and 3 doctors in our office that are working with sick people every day. How often do we get sick? Hardly ever do we get sick. It's been years since I personally been sick, and I work with sick people all the time. How does that happen? Is because I am healthy. My immune system is so robust, I can come in contact with viruses, with germs from sick people and still not get sick. So I want to show you how I do that and how it's possible. One of the big things that cause illnesses and cause a breakdown in your health, it causes you to be now susceptible to germs, allows that host equation to be weak. Now that germ can actually override that and actually cause illness. It has to do with stress. And we all know this to be true, right? Under the most stressful times in our lives, what usually follows up with that is actually illness. One of the most stressful times we're coming into is the holiday season. Why is it right after Christmas season is the biggest time for the flu? Because we all are stressed out from what we eat, what we think, and our sleep cycles and schedules all get out of whack. So that is what's actually going on. So stress comes at other times of the year. It's actually thoughts and stuff. If you're worried and concerned, whether it's elections or whether it's about this COVID thing, that's going to break your immune system down, causing even more weakness. If it's toxins, if you're not getting out and getting exposed to fresh air, sunlight, exercise, all those good things and stuff, your body's going to build up with toxins and traumas and stuff. Falls, sitting too much can be a trauma to your body. Don't forget about that. All can lead to stress and breakdown in your body. So how do we change that? Well, one, we change about the stress we're under. So first of all, things that you can start doing, this is where I want to spend a second in talking about, is actually start getting your rest and stuff. There's no substitute for good sleep. 8 hours, you want to have a quiet sanctuary, you want to have a great sleep surface. So sleep is extremely important. We want to kind of make sure we're eating well. So all these don'ts, skip all of your starchy vegetables, your carbohydrates, limit your fruits, do some meat, fish, poultry, free-range eggs, natural fats are good, nuts and seeds are really great, drinking water. Again, skip all your cereals and grains, sweeteners, vegetable oils. Dairy products are very highly inflammatory, will cause your immune system to make a lot of mucus production. So anybody that has allergies or sinus issues should really stay away from dairy products. And obviously we know sugar is one of the worst things for your immune system. No exercise. Exercise, everyone doesn't think about this, but it is a required nutrient. So just getting up and moving and stuff, standing, even if you're at home and stuff, make sure you're at least moving, standing, and getting outside of the a small portion of the day, even 15 minutes a day for a walk is actually great. It causes all kinds of hormones to be produced. It stimulates your immune system, lymphatic system, circulation system, all are improved with exercise. But the other part of it that most people miss and stuff is actually the chiropractic and nerve supply. When your body's under stress, one of the things it does, just like this fuse breaker, it causes a breakdown in that nervous system. When the nervous system now is not flowing, that's the sending of the signals, your intelligence to all these different body parts and organs. When your body parts and organs aren't getting proper nerve supply, then your body becomes weak. It starts to break down and it starts to allow disease to set in. So one of the best things you can do to boost your immune system is get your regular adjustments. We know on average, your immune system is anywhere from 200 to 400% stronger after an adjustment, because it relieves all the stress and tension, because it allows the body to flow the way it was designed to be. It's designed to be healthy. It's designed to defend itself. But if it doesn't have the correct energy, and it doesn't have the correct nerve supply, the intelligence, then it's not going to defend itself in the proper way. Now, we also know that there is supplements. There's things that you can do to support, because why do supplements mean things? Because these are the things that people usually don't get enough of in their regular diet. So you have to support those or supplement those above and beyond. So the things that we love to do that has worked for 10, 12 years in our office is doing vitamin D. We've been doing vitamin D before vitamin D was cool. So if you're not doing vitamin D to boost your immune system, you need to. We carry a great liquid here that does really well. We have a product called Immuniplex, has all of the nutrients that your body needs to help build a strong immune system, like vitamin C, zinc, selenium, all those things. Actually, also calcium and stuff is really, really important for your white blood cells. We know probiotics are good bacteria for your gut. Echinacea is my favorite go-to herb for immune system. I take echinacea every single day, summer, winter, and it keeps my immune system at a peak performance. That's how I can stay healthy. That's what made the difference. I did a lot of these before. My immune system was very strong, but I used to always get at least one or two, just a brief cold for a couple of days. Since I've been on echinacea, it's been years since I've even had a sniffle. Vitamin C is also really, really important for antioxidants, so it's really good to take. So let's talk about a better way. So we framed you about your body becoming stronger, about being not only treating disease, but preventing disease, but being proactive, taking care of that host and making that host so much stronger. Your body's stronger, so when germs are, you're bulletproof. You're not going to get sick. So let me talk to you a little bit about a story that kind of, again, everyone enjoyed that last evening, that really brings this home. It has to do with a patient of mine, Lois Ickes. As you can read here, 15 years ago, she started care in her office. And she didn't start care on the right foot. She basically, her family wanted her to come to the office for a long time. She kept putting it off. She had a lot of sinus infections, a lot of colds, a lot of issues. And every time she did, she just went to the doctor and got an antibiotic. But the truth is one time she went to the doctor for a sinus infection. They already had exhausted every antibiotic that there was out there. So they tried this brand new one, brought it home, took it, and within 15 minutes, she was on the floor, passed out, basically dying. Luckily enough, her husband was there, called the ambulance. They rushed her to the local hospital, knew that she was going to liver failure, sent her crew down to Johns Hopkins down in Baltimore. And basically at that area, or down at Johns Hopkins, that basically did everything they could to save her liver, but that antibiotic was so toxic, it was actually shutting her liver down. They basically, over the next week period, called the family in twice to actually say goodbye to her, because they thought she was not going to live. But through amazing prayers, she has a strong family, lots of family support and stuff, she was actually able to pull through. So here's this lady that shows up to my doorstep, wanting help, actually carrying dozens and dozens of pills. Her liver is basically shot, and she was like, here, help me. So what did we do with her? Just like we do with every other patient, we lovingly take her in, even the hardest, toughest cases, and brought her in and basically started to work on her. Basically, it took her many years. I'll be honest with you. The first year, she didn't notice much difference. Second year, she noticed some improvement, but it wasn't until the third and fourth year that she noticed some dramatic improvement, where her overall health, as she said here, was 80 to 90% better, and she's taking 70% less medications than when she first started our care. And her quote was every time she went back to Johns Hopkins to do follow-up, Johns Hopkins was like, Lois, you should be dead. We don't have any idea how you're even still alive. Whatever that chiropractor up there is doing, you need to go and you need to stay under his care, because he's keeping you off of all these meds. We're seeing such improvement with your body and your health. It's quite amazing. So she's been doing that, and she faithfully every week shows up for her appointment. Rain, sleet, or snow, she's here, and it really makes a huge difference in her health and life. So share Lois's story, to share and tell you is I don't want you to be the next Lois. I don't want you to rely on drugs and the antibiotics and stuff that can cause health problems like Lois. And I want you to take care of your health right now. Don't wait for it to turn bad like it did with Lois. I want you to start making changes right now. Part of those changes and stuff is taking action. just learning this information and listening to it, not doing anything is kind of really a waste of time. What I want you to do is learn how to actually take this and take it into action. So what we want to do is actually give you an offer, an opportunity for people who are listening to get a special discount. If you either email us, go right below this in Facebook and actually message us that you're interested into having a follow-up with a chiropractor if you've never been to our office before, or if you have been in our office for a while, to have a reevaluation to see where stress is causing a problem with your nervous system. We'd like to offer that as a discount. Typically, it costs $120 for those evaluations. We're going to offer for $45 because we want to help and build your immune system today, not wait till you get sick. We also have a nutritionist, Veronica, who is on our staff full-time, 5 days a week here in our office and stuff. If it's more nutrition, dietary things that you really want help with, same thing. If you want to extend an offer or extend a question about setting up a consultation with her, she can go through food, she can go through specific nutrients. We would love to help that out. Same thing, it'll be $45 for her. Just say nutrition consultation with Veronica and we can get that set up with you. We also have some nutrients and stuff we go over. I'll go over with you in just a second what they are, what we recommend the best. We also recommend a fall detox. My wife and I are just getting ready to do ours. Can't wait to do our detox. I feel so much greater, better, healthier and stuff when I do a detox, cleanse my body. If you've not done one, we have great 10-day supports that just make a total transformation in your health. We'd love to get you connected with one of those and get you set up with that. And the last thing is also to talk about our immune challenge. If you've not got a chance to see our 30-day immune challenge, we had it through the month of September, where every day we were putting great content, teaching you, learning more about your immune system. You can still register for that immune challenge. You can go back through, even though it's there won't be anything new added to it, but we will be keeping that page up for you to go back through. You can sign up and go through and just scroll through each day and learn the things that you need to learn about your immune system. It's a free thing. Feel free to engage in that. It will be really great. And if you have any questions, you can always reach out to Veronica. But I want to kind of flip to and talk about some of the great products that we have here. We did talk about the vitamin D, which is really, really essential. What's great is we actually have one that has vitamin D plus K2, and it's a liquid form. You just need a couple drops, tasteless on your tongue. Works amazingly. The other one we have is our Congaplex. Congaplex is for building your immune system, plus also if you do have colds and illnesses, this within 24 hours will turn your immune system around in a heartbeat. Viranon is a specific herb for all things virus, i.e. corona, COVID virus. This does really, really well to clear out anything virus related, flu things. Viranon is the go-to with that. If you have issues with sinuses, congestion, immune balance sinus is the product that we have for it. It has a couple herbs in it that really helps decongest your nasal cavities, help open that up so you can breathe finally. And it actually has immune boosters and actually makes you feel great doing it. It gives you energy. So those are our 4 cornerstones, plus a whole lot more specific things for your own immune system that we can work on. So if there's any of these products and stuff that you'd like to stop by our office and pick up, definitely do that, or contact Veronica. She can even mail them to you if you want to have them sent to you. So those are one of the things that we really find makes such a huge difference. So just want to end this and stuff is we can only help those who want help. So if this is something you want to take your immune system to the next level, if you're tired of living in fear of what the next virus and the next thing is going to be, if you want to really get back to being healthy, and you're tired of being this new normal and wondering will this ever go away, if you have to wear a mask for the rest of your life, if you're not allowed to hug or give high fives, no gatherings, virtual school, just hope and pray this is going to go away or wait for a vaccine, we do have a better way. We do want to help you. We know we can help you. We've been doing this for the last 20 years. This flu season, this COVID thing is nothing new that we haven't seen before. So we can help you because what is not changing is you and your health. Doesn't matter what we're exposed to, we can make you healthy. So reach out to us. Love to hear comments about this. Love to hear how we can help you out. But again, we can only help those who want help and those who reach out and connect with us and let us know how we can be a help to you.